Hello, welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar, and it's really bright outside. I probably shouldn't have my curtain wide open like this, but you know what? I'm enjoying the sunshine. It is cold outside. It is windy, really windy actually, and there's a lot of sunshine. Which, man, I don't know about you, but as the year goes on, we spring forward, we fall back. Winters here are brutal. They're absolutely brutal. And what does it have to do with the comic book? Not much. But I'm using it as a segue to talk about how unbrutal most of this book is. Like the title says, Savage Avengers. It's right there. It's right here. Cool looking font. I mean, it kind of looks like Feast of Flesh, which is a Blambot font, but it's not Feast of Flesh. It's just that kind of like look to it. It's great. The E looks like a sigh, which is cool because Elektra's in this book. Like, there's lots of stuff like that, little touches that are absolutely fantastic. Now, this book, unfortunately, we're going to flip open to here, is like all talking. Now, that's not completely true, and that's not completely fair to the book, because there is a sequence in the middle of the book where Conan is relating a story about how he killed a, well, I'm not even going to explain what's going on there. Because at some point in your life, if you have to start explaining why you're using a lady of ill repute's prosthetic leg to beat another lady of ill repute who turned into a horrifying monster to death, like if you have to explain that to somebody, you've probably made some bad decisions. Uh, I don't even know if I can what words I can use to describe like what's going on here on YouTube without getting demonetized. So we're just going to go with it. And this is a great intense little scene, and it's the best part of this book. The rest of the book really is just a whole lot of talking and a whole lot of planning and a whole lot of not much going on. For the most part, despite that, I enjoyed the book. Like, I wish there was a little more something going on and a little less just Doctor Strange talking to people. Also, I don't know why Hellstrom. Let's go back to that two-page splat. Here, actually, let's just here. Look at this. Like, that's what the book is. I don't know why he looks like that, because doesn't he have like long red hair or like whatever? He has red hair. Like, it's more than just a goatee. So I don't know what's up with that. But he's also a character I don't really care about too much. Now, one thing that kind of bugged me about this book, while some of the details are undeniably Pax Zurcher, who's the artist on the book, like the way the shading is on the face, it doesn't really look like him. I think he's like tracing over models or something. Because if I flip over to this, where I did enjoy his art, I thought his art looked pretty cool. You could see a difference in like the energy in the panels. Even when it's just like talking here, there's way more energy, there's way more oomph, there's way more juice going on in the panels than there is over here. This is just like a talking head at an angle, a different talking head at an angle, some people standing around. Over here, like we get this nice brooding angle, she got that head tilt. Over here, like it's another great looking angle, she turns the dude into a cat. Like there's all kinds of stuff happening in just the talking and silencer. And here, there's not really. Like the boldest, most creative talking panel, aside from that splash page where it shows that they're on the moon, is this, where you have it's actually one panel, but it's split into two to draw the emphasis to the person talking, even though Elektra's in the foreground. I really want to like this. I really want to tell you, yo, Savage Avengers is the hotness. You should go check it out. But I don't think I can. Not when it's consisting of let's talk for a whole issue. Because I feel like the previous, I don't know, 2 issues, 3 issues, like it's just been talking and nothing's been happening. And I don't know if that's fair, but that's my impression of it. And your impression is your lived in experience. It's what you think about something. And I'm not thinking, boy, this is fantastic. I'm thinking kind of, I wish the art was a little more fluid or free or something like that. I wish there was more happening than just like a couple pages of Conan beating a single thing to death. Like, you tell me it's called Savage Avengers, you put a sword in the logo. You put a sword in the logo, bro. I expect to see a sword used in every single thing. Also, one thing that's kind of annoying from a Conan perspective is at some point Strange is offering Conan like a whole room full of magical swords and stuff. And if I remember Conan's character correctly, like he would just say no to magical artifacts. Like that is not Conan's jam. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Like I admit, my Conan knowledge is fairly limited. Like I haven't read the original pulps and stuff. I've only read derivative works. My understanding of Conan is that he'd be like, "I don't want your sorcerer's sword," and then he'd stab Doctor Strange and leave, like that, you know. So it's kind of okay. That's the final verdict. Kind of okay. You all have a great day, great night, great whatever you got going on. Sure hope to see you again next time. Till then, bye bye.